Hey, Xtreme Boss Babes, how we feeling today, ladies?
Good.
Amazing.
All right, yes. Welcome to another great episode from Xtreme Boss Babes. As you know, I am May Renee, CEO of the Financial Freedom Consultant. And what I do is I pretty much help with a lot of credit consulting and a lot of different things to help people on a personal level.
And I am Wanda, and what I do, I am the managing member, owner of Extremely Clean Janitorial Service that has now been in business 7 years. I'm also the managing member, owner of Day Dior Salon Studios, and I also have other businesses that I am doing as well. If it make profit, it makes sense. So that's me.
Yes. Hi, I am Latoya, the owner, the CEO of Phenomenal Braid and Beauty Bar. I am a hair influencer. I am a mentor, a book author, health and wellness advocate. I also invest in real estate. So I wear many hats, and I'm thankful, humble, and blessed.
I am Shelby Woodard, the owner of Madison's Party Rental, also the mompreneur of Madison with Madison's Lemonade.
Yes. All right, so today we're the guests for today, ladies.
Right.
So what we're going to talk about is Extreme Boss Babes and
Yeah.
who we really are. You know, because we need to give the audience a kind of like an outlook of who Extreme Boss Babes really are, what we do and what we offer and what brought all of us together.
Alrighty. Well, as y'all all know, we all own our own individual businesses, and we came together collectively as a whole to show others that we're not in competition, how we can grow together and help other small business owners with their business.
Just like Toya said, we practically we're 4 women that actually came together just to pretty much help other women that's out here really wanting to boss up and do their own businesses, start their own businesses, and just kind of like scale that. You know, we also deal with businesses that's already existing as well that want to scale their businesses. You know, a lot of times we get calls from different people that really is looking for help and guidance and just needing that mentor to kind of walk them through, you know, their business. That's what we're here to do. We're here to help people. We are here to help females, males, whoever, just kind of like, you know, take off in whatever it is that they want to do. When we started this business, we thought about a lot of people that was out there that just really didn't know which way to turn, wanted to do a business, but just didn't have what it take. And a lot of times it just take a person, you know, that you are okay with. Sometimes it takes up, you know, somebody of your own kind, own color, just to kind of get with you, just to kind of let you know that it's okay to take off. You know, it just, you know, a lot of times it don't even be about the money with some of these people that's in business. A lot of times it's just being in a circle that actually, you know, have the, you know, the energy, the I would say whatever it takes to take off. You know, that's what I find in a lot of people. They become stagnant. They always find themselves talking about a business that, you know, that they don't know how to get started and things like that. So that's why we created Extreme Boss Babes, just to help these type of people, these individuals take off. Since we started, we've been helping a lot of business owners from different cities, also different states, and we are so grateful for everybody that we have helped. I mean, I'm just really thankful that people are actually getting in business and doing what it takes to, you know, take their business to a whole nother level. We have dealt with people that actually had no business and doing real good, and they are successful and they are starting to gain business in whatever it is they're doing. I mean, it really makes me feel good when people are able to get in business and, you know, and start making money. That's what I'm about. I love talking about profit all day long. I mean, that's just been a passion of mine, profit. I would say, you know, ever since I was the age of 10, you know, I've always looked at, you know, starting something and making money. You know, if it don't make money, to me, it just don't make sense. I know a lot of people are against that, but that's just what it takes to be in this world and live these days. You know, it takes money. There's a lot of other things that it do take for that too, but I mean, I just want to see people do good in their business. So that's why we created Xtreme Boss Babes.
So let's talk about it. You know, a lot of people want to know what Xtreme Boss Babes really are. And we're trying to get it out there for everybody to know that we are a warm and welcoming company that's there for new business owners and existing business owners. We go from helping people form their business. You could say you're doing business, but are you really incorporated? That's what we specialize in. You know, we specialize in helping you with website and logo. If you already are incorporated, do you have a website? Do you have a logo? You know, how are you marketing yourself? How are you promoting yourself? Ladies, let's talk about it. Let's tell them, what is it that we can offer these people?
And as well, we get a lot of people as well that also need help with different things to actually bring their business into fruition. Like, you know, I've had a lady say, you know, I don't have time to actually go in and, you know, fill out some paperwork to get what it takes to even start and, you know, get my business going. We do those type of things as well. You know, we actually, you know, ask for power of attorney. Once we get that power of attorney, we do those things as well. We just want to see people become successful in whatever it is that they're trying to, you know, achieve a success in. So that's another thing. Also, you know, I also got a young man that also asked me about, you know, he's out of line when it comes to his books. We take care of that as well. Whatever it is, we take care of. A lot of our business, we have professionals and people, you know, licensed professionals that stand behind us to make sure that we're doing everything that we're supposed to do the right way, you know, lawfully. So that's a great thing when it comes to being able to just help someone, for me.
Yeah.
So
I think sometimes people want to start businesses, but they don't know where to start. Yeah. So with like Xtreme Boss Babes, it's kind of like, hey, you know, you have that idea, you bring that idea to the table, we'll help you grow that idea and support the vision. Most of the time people don't have time. So it's one of those things where people are like, well, yeah, you know, you can do that on your own, but are you doing it correctly? Is it being done correctly? Do you have the time to do it correctly? Or are you just trying to get something out there so that you can make that post on social media, but later on down the line, you face those, you know, legal issues or legal obstacles, whereas it wasn't done correctly. So Xtreme Boss Babes definitely offer that support of, you know, the hassle-free service where, you know, things can be done correctly. If you don't have the time, if you don't know where to start, if you need support, if you're already in business, we're kind of like those big sisters, or like the shoulder that, you know, others can look to kind of lean on and support. We've helped a number of people, and it's definitely a great investment when you're trying to get started.
Right. And a lot of times people, and another thing, when it comes to starting businesses, people do kind of forget that there are costs sometimes associated with whatever you do. And I always tell people, if it's the cost that runs you off from doing business, it ain't for you, you know, because there is a cost to do business. Yeah. Always remember that. There is a cost to do business. And if you feel that a small amount, you know, is something that's going to run you off, you know, you have to understand business is, even with you being in business, put it like this. When you're in business, you're not getting in business just to say you in business. You're getting in business to make a profit. Right. So anybody in business gonna make a profit. They have to be able to feed that business for that business to stay in service, to continue rendering and offering this type of, or rendering or offering a service. Absolutely. You know, so that's what I see that a lot with people. You know, they don't want to start business because it's going to cost them $100 to do this or $200 to do that. You know, if you're thinking like that, I don't understand in a way where you are going to be successful. You can't be successful in that business, you know, not one to go in spending. I know today there's a lot of things I pay out when it comes to my business, because I always want my business to shine. Just like your car, if you want your car to shine, what you gonna do? You're gonna pay to get it washed so it can shine. You gotta pay for these services. You know, I mean, it takes people time to get out there and do what they need to do for you. Yeah. You know, of course, you know, we want to see everybody successful, and we are so grateful, always grateful to help anybody. You know, a lot of times I stop what I'm doing, even if it takes me hours to, you know, have that first conversation or call with somebody, because I believe in what I'm doing. I stand behind what I'm doing, and I put whatever it takes, you know, just to see that we're doing everything right to help people. So it's a wonderful feeling to be able to help people that's serious about, their business and where they want to take their business. For me.
I agree. I think a lot of times people are scared to take that risk in investing in entrepreneurship. Of course, we know that, hey, everything is not going to be all peaches and cream. And I think sometimes people may look maybe at you and say, oh, wow, like they just see the glitz and the glam, but they don't see what it took to get there, to understand, hey, yes, there were many risks. I took a lot of risk. However, I also took that risk to invest in myself, and I believed in myself enough so that I realized, like, hey, I'm taking a huge risk right now. So people try to get discouraged, like, oh, everybody's saying start a business. It's like everything you do is a risk. Going to work, working a 9 to 5 is a risk. It's not guaranteed.
They could fire you today. They can fire you tomorrow.
Yeah. I mean, a lot of people saw that when COVID-19 hit. A lot of people saw that, a 9 to 5 wasn't all that guaranteed like you thought it was. So when you're starting your own business, you are the one who make the decision to say, I'm gonna close my door. I'm gonna continue doing business. You are the one that make that decision, but I'm not saying working a 9 to 5 is bad at all.
Right.
Working a 9 to 5 is not bad. My biggest thing is money management. When it comes down to what you do and how you do with your money, you have to know how to manage your money. I mean, for a long time, people look at me now, but for a few years, when I first started my business, I didn't get my hair done. I didn't get my nails done. I didn't do any of that.
That needs to be made clear.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I made some serious sacrifices. Like, seriously, it was no going out to eat. I really had a tight budget, until my business got to where it needed to be. Once my business actually started taking off, then I started enjoying all my hard work from putting in my business, because I put that first before anything.
Right.
I married. I went into a whole marriage to my business, and I didn't see anything outside of that. I mean, relationship, anything could get in the way of me and my business. I felt like this is my man. You know what I'm saying? This is what, this is who's gonna take care of me. So I'm gonna take care of it. Absolutely. Like, it come first,
That's a great way to look at it.
So I always say that I just feel like, people gotta start getting serious if they want to be successful. I mean, if you're not serious, nobody can make you successful first. I mean, help is always there, but you have to have that heart to want to be successful, and you got to have that determination to keep doing what you do to get successful.
Right, I agree. And I would say, for me, the biggest investment that I made was in myself. Like, starting out, I thought that I can do everything on my own. But now that I realize I can't learn everything. I don't need to know everything. So it's okay for me to pay somebody to go ahead and handle that know what they're doing. Mm-hmm. So I don't have to go through all the trial and the error and just be done with it. Mm-hmm. So the biggest investment I made was in myself.
Absolutely.
Well, I say that you, like, before you started doing that, did you set a budget?
No.
Or you just pretty much, like, when it comes down to, like, hiring other people to help you with that, did you say, okay, this is the amount, or you just went for it and say, hey, this is what I'm gonna pay?
Well, for me, starting out, I didn't hire anybody. I was doing it all myself, and which I'm still doing it myself, and I'm just getting into trying to figure out how to go by hiring somebody or get somebody to replicate me.
Okay.
Right.
So I learned from a lot of trial and error. I didn't have nobody to tell me anything. I just went out there with that hustle mentality that I got.
Okay.
Right. And so mainly you saying, like, when it comes to braiding, basically you do a lot of the braiding yourself. I see you teach classes yourself, right, on braiding and things like that. But you also had that do you have an assistant that's behind the scenes that also kind of help you with like different things that you may coach? Or how did you go about how what's the setup? Because I know that I see you do a lot of things all across Instagram, all of that. You have a huge following on Instagram. You do pretty good when it comes down to your social media and those type of things. And there's definitely perfection in your work.
Right.
So
I take pride in everything I do. Like, when I first started out, I got back into the hair braiding business maybe like 7 years ago. Mm-hmm. I started off when I was like 11, but I got back into it like 7 years ago after dealing with a hardship and divorce or whatever. I was 32, and I just basically just went out there. I met an old friend from back in middle school, and we came together and started talking about opening up a braiding business, and we just went forward. We didn't ask no questions. We just took that hustle, that street mentality we got, and went out there. And right now I do have an assistant, Catrice, and then I also have a mentor, Roberto, and I've learned that me doing the hair myself, that's earned income. So now I'm focusing more on the 7 streams of income. I'm trying to get from behind the chair. I don't want to work for my money no more. I want to make money in my sleep.
Okay, so, mainly with the, when it comes down to the services, and that's what we want to be able to do is help other business owners find out what it takes to, level up in their business, take their business to that next level, help them with whatever it is that they need. As far as, whether it's business credit, whether it's a website, whether it's, assistance, business consultant, and assistance with paperwork, whatever it is that you need, that's what Xtreme Boss Babes is here to do. And we offer those services, and we just want to make sure that, anybody that reach out to us is happy with the services that they're receiving and things like that. We don't turn people away. We never tell them that, we can't help you in those type of areas, because we have a circle that we associate with that's always so happy to work with us to make sure that different services that is needed by any of our clients is able to be met. So that's one of the things when it comes to Xtreme Boss Babes, is nothing that we limit ourselves to doing.
Yeah. So I just want to say, please invest into yourself. That's the biggest investment you can make. Stop being cheap. You can't do it all yourself. Just make sure you invest into yourself.
Yeah, and definitely. And if you want more information of where to go, you can either go to our website, xtremebossbabes.com, or you can even also call us. We have a toll-free number that's 877-755-5211. Even if you want to do a brief chat, we're always here to chat for basic questions that people have, just to see where they need to start at,
Yeah. Hey ladies, what's your boss up model?
My boss up model is, if you get into it, just don't give up on it.
Okay. Well, my boss up model is, if you can see it, you can achieve it. Go hard or go home. Let's go get it. Okay.
I would say mine is go hard no matter what.
Okay.
So you heard all our boss up models. When it comes down to it, have your boss up model. Every day you should wake up and have some type of boss up model to keep you going and for you to live your dreams.
Keep you encouraged, because that's where it takes.
Okay. All right, ladies. Thank you.
All right.
Well, stay tuned for another Xtreme Boss Babes episode.
And be sure to check out our website, www.xtremebossbabes.com, and all of our social media platforms, xtremebossbabes.com.
Yay!